Men of MGTOW, I come to you today with a plea for you to be the best representative of masculinity you can be. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I work in technology, and a lot of the people that I work with are gamers. A lot of the guys that I work with are gamers. We're in the technology sector, so it's kind of a natural progression. The problem with it is these very guys that are gamers and like to get on and play shoot 'em up, bang 'em up games are the very ones that are anti-gun and for the, let's just say, pussification of the American male. They're feminists. And you think to yourself, you're like, okay, so you like to play games that are shoot 'em up, bang 'em up games that are, and why do you like to play those games? Because it allows you to channel your inner masculinity, right? So you get home, you turn on your Xbox, your PlayStation, your computer, you load up your favorite game, and you make sure he's got the coolest guns and the best gear, while you're at home sitting behind a computer, can't protect yourself, can't defend yourself, wouldn't understand the difference between fully automatic and semi-automatic. And I don't understand. See, I don't like to play video games because I like to play with real guns, and play with being a generalized term. I shoot real guns. I build real guns. I hunt real deer. I shoot at real targets. I enjoy a sense of accomplishment when I am able to shoot better this time than I did the last time. I shoot in real competition. So, guys, if you want to be MGTOW and you want to be true to your masculinity, get off the computer, get underneath the hood of a pickup truck, or get behind the scope on a rifle. Start doing these things, and what'll happen is as you do them, it'll feed your sense of accomplishment, which then feeds that dopamine that you get, which makes you want to do it again, do it better. You know, play a competitive sport, whether it be shooting or baseball or, you know, tag football or football. Get involved in something that brings that drive, that yearning to do better, to be competitive. Quit sitting around and sitting behind a computer being nameless and faceless. Our society has become so desocialized, antisocial, whatever you want to call it. And I'm guilty of it. I am not a social person. I don't like being in big groups. But we've got to put that away and start really doing these things that are going to bring out our masculinity. Because as we become more masculine, I think it's going to push women in our society to become more feminine. Because they don't need to make up for the lack of masculinity that we have. Because there's plenty of it to go around. So I would say, guys, like I said, get underneath the hood of a car, get behind the scope of a rifle, get some trigger time in, do something constructive, bring out that competitive spirit in yourself again, and be a man. You know, everybody's like, oh, well, you know, you can be a man without blah, blah, blah. No, bring that masculinity, that testosterone out. When you feed that hunger, it produces more of it. So, like I said, get out, get manly, do manly things, hang out with manly men, and bring out that masculinity. That's where all this starts, is bringing out those masculine things. It's no coincidence that men like trucks. It's no coincidence that men like firearms. It's no coincidence that men like horsepower and you know, the woods and all of those things, and you know, competitive sports. It's because that's what feeds our masculinity. And so, you know, like they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. If you don't use your masculinity, it's going to slowly start to deteriorate. And you'll soon forget that you have a penis. You'll start sitting when you pee. So get out there, get masculine, have some fun, enjoy it. If you haven't shot a gun before, get behind a scope, get some trigger time. I promise you, you'll enjoy it if you allow yourself to. And don't be afraid to try new crap. Don't be afraid to, if you weren't raised around firearms or weren't raised, you know, mechanically inclined, you know, don't be afraid to try it. Don't be afraid to start. Small stuff. You know, I'm fairly mechanically inclined. I can change my own oil. I can change a lot of the parts on my own rigs. I've been doing that since I was 12, 13 years old, helping my dad. We couldn't afford a mechanic, so me and my dad were the mechanics. And you know, so start small if you have to. You know, I did that stuff, but some people may be more inclined to be builders. I can't build anything. I'm not good at doing anything. I tried building a table once. It's horrible. I still got it. It's in my garage. I use it to put my saw on, and I don't let anybody know that that's what I built. So some of us have that ability, some of us don't. But get out there, feed that, do stuff that you enjoy, and don't be afraid to try new things. So anyway, guys, that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please smash that like button, and any MGTOW video you watch, whether you agree with it completely or not, let's let people know that, you know, men's issues are just as important and they're not controversial. So have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button, subscribe, and if you like what I'm saying, hit that little bell, and then you'll be notified when I upload more videos. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.